Alright, so this is the Infinite Life Fling deck, or still working on the name, but this is the Birgi Infinite Fling, I guess I'll call it. Because first off, it's the Birgi and Grinning Ignis combo, so you got these two combined, right, along with Lunar Veteran, so you can gain life. And since you're gaining life, taking advantage of that. You can use Blight Priest to make your opponent lose life when you're gaining life, or use Hollow Priest to get +1/+1 counter every time you gain life, and then fling it with Kazol's Fury. So this is the Birgi Infinite Life Kazol Fury combo, I guess. So you need you need 5 cards in total for the full combo. You only need 3 for the infinite life, but and only 4 for infinite attack. But to fling, you'll need 5. So it's a 5-card combo. But see, right off the bat, we're going turn 3, dropping this. So what I'm hoping is he doesn't have a kill spell. He doesn't have like Dragon's Fury or something that basically a lightning bolt, just hoping he doesn't have a way of dealing her 3 damage or killing her. So as long as she's still here next turn, I can at least start doing infinite life. Now if I wait until I have 6 lands, right, 6 mana, or it doesn't have to be lands, just 6 mana. So if I play like a ramp strategy, then I could do this faster. The funny thing is, I just thought about it, like, yeah, I would do that. Since green ramps, I think I'm gonna make a red, white, green version, green to ramp, so I could always make sure I have the mana to pull off the combos. Still probably splashing in the black. No, won't be necessary. Yeah, the green's just to help ramp. I don't know, yeah, should definitely do green. But just, yeah, still be able to do black. But this is an enchantment that has it's black on the front side, a black artifact, and on the back side it's a green sorcery. I need to look at the card when I get a chance to see what the green part of the card does. But as you can see, I'm doing the infinite life. So turn 4, infinite life, right? Now the game won't allow me to go that far, and I don't mean infinite like actual infinite life. I mean like the idea of being able to do this enough to gain 100 life would be nice, right? Gain 100 real quick, and end my turn and wait a turn to do the combo again, where I play the Hollow Priest and the Kazol's Fury. So right now, if I'm right, I'm gonna skip real quick because it's obviously a repetitive combo. I get to 40 life. So no, I get to 30. So I do the combo until I have 30 life. So I have 10 more life than my opponent. And the goal is, do 20 as always, right? So my opponent plays a card, that card. So they're essentially tapped out. I mean, they have technically 2 mana because they got the Mammoth and they got the energy. But more likely they can't stop this combo. So I make sure I play red energy. Now the idea is to play the priest, so I tap the mana myself. I don't want to do the auto thing just in case. Don't want to get screwed. I want to make sure I specifically play this card, get the life gain, get the +1 on there. Now I got the combo, because once I play the priest, I get 1 red mana. Plus I still had 2 red mana. Plus I have 2 mana I could pay, so it was a total of 3. As you can see, I still have 1 red mana available. but I don't need it. It's the fact that now you see I can infinitely play Grinning Ignis over and over and over. So this is the Birgi Ignis combo. So I can infinitely cast a spell, as it were. Obviously, if we had Storm, you know, I could do a Storm combo, but like, you know. So keep mentioning good game to my point, because usually, like, this is obviously a repeatable combo. It doesn't immediately stop on its own. It's not like there's an end to this. The app, however, will slow me down and deliberately try to stop me from going too far, which is unfortunate, and it shouldn't be doing that. It definitely should give me the option to make it where I can choose how many times I want to do this. So I want to do this 20 times. Now, I will get to that, so let's skip real quick. I don't want to make y'all wait. And you can see how I just keep going. I'm at 12. I go all the way up to 23, so I'm at 15, 16, see 18, 20. Because since he has mana, I was like, maybe he has a card that will give him 3 life. So I went up to 23 just in case. I think there's a card that he could play that would give him 3 life. So I wanted to make sure that when I Kazol's Fury him, I target him, tribute my 23, and GG. And all this took less than 11 minutes. And this was the first time, mind you. This is the first game. This is the first game after I changed. This is based off of another deck. It's just a slight modification. But once I took out some cards, made a copy of the other Birgi combo deck, and added, you know, the Fling, and added the monsters that whenever you gain life, you get +1/+1 encounters. This was the first game that I played, and as you can see, I was already able to automatically pull off the combo. Granted, my opponent wasn't doing much of anything big or grand, which is why they weren't able to prevent the spam. But the point is to showcase the strategy and the combo, so you get to see, you know, the fullness of it, you know, which was the point. Just be able to fling. So as you can see, that's all you really need to win the game, right? And I was able to do this with, you know, just 5 mana. I wish this thing showed you how many turns it's been, because it'd be nice to know what turn it is. So I'd be like, oh, it took me such and such turns. So let's say I think I charge a land per turn. So since I'm 5, I have 5 lands. That means this is turn 5. So on turn 5, I was able to do this. Just full on fling. And this is a pretty cool card. Another thing to point out is, so every time I do the combo, pay 1 red, bounce it back to my hand, keep doing it over. To play Kazul's Fury, what you have to do is bounce the Grinning Ignis back to hand by using the red mana that was created by Birgi. Bounce it back because you want to get the 1 red and 2 colors from Grinning Ignis. Then use that to pay for Kazul's Fury, because clearly I'm tapped out. I mean, I have 1 red mana up. But you get the point. Is don't keep the Ignis in play. You want to bounce it back to hand to get the mana, the 1 red and 2 colors, so you can play Kazul's Fury and then fling the card. Another thing you could do is do this combo to pump up the creature, right, to let's say 10 power, and then swing and deal 10 damage to your opponent. Then do this. Now this was because since I played all these cards in the same turn, I can't attack, obviously, and even if I attack, he could block. So obviously just keep going until I get strong enough to just fling it. But that's the versatility of the Kazul's Fury, is that I could attack with something that I made strong with this combo, and then fling it, so essentially you're dealing double damage, right? Or just get it strong enough that I could just fling it and win right there and then. So just keep that in mind. And that's the end of the video.